The Philippines is really an archipelago. It's 7,107 islands. And that is part of the challenge during this typhoon. This is Tacloban, and the areas around where all the red is where there's been damage.
Right now there are 10.3 million people affected in 9 regions in the Philippines and 44 provinces. There are 3,982 dead, almost 4,000. 18,503 injured, 1,602 missing.
This sort of pink color here is a Category 5, and you can see it was Category 5 for quite a long time. Here's a satellite image just showing, you can make out, it's a little hard to see, but you can make out the outline of the Philippines here.
A lot of us are familiar with the disaster in Haiti that happened quite a few years ago, and it has been reported that some of the families are still using different pieces of their shelter box. Most of the shelter boxes aren't entirely intact, but they're still providing relief. So when government infrastructure fails and continues to fail, there is sometimes an answer in some of these disaster relief organizations that donate the equipment directly to the families.
So what about us? And there are several risk factors. We are experiencing a disproportionately high rate of sea level rise in the New England area, and we have a coastline that is susceptible to storm surge.
The number one health concern is unsafe drinking water.
We're willing to help these people. We do have people in our Filipino community that are directly affected. There's a woman from Dartmouth. Her family, she didn't speak to her family for 6 days. She had no idea where her children were. But she did talk to her sister, and her children are safe, but they don't have a home anymore. So she will be going back to the Philippines with a box full of the supplies that this school and this community will be giving us.